Alright guys, Tom Lawrence here from highlyeffectiveleader.com. If you want to build strong relationships and trust with your team, then you must develop yours and your team's character. You cannot influence your team to become better people, more productive, be inspired, be motivated, or trust you if you have a weak character. Without the trust of your team, you will be seen as a manipulator, not a motivator. If you want amazing things to happen for you, your team, and your organization, then your influence needs to be on the increase every single day. You need to keep up the influence momentum every day. Momentum is a highly effective leader's best friend. Stagnation is a leader's worst enemy. However, you cannot do this on your own. You will need the help of your team and the support from your senior leaders too. So to receive the support you need from your senior leaders, you must increase your influence with them. When you have learned to increase your influence, it will then be your responsibility to teach every person on your team to do the same. By having a team who know how to increase their influence will automatically increase your influence through them and with others throughout the organization. Learning the correct leadership principles will enable you to increase your influence with anyone, including your senior leaders, even those at the very top of the organization. Highly effective leaders understand the criticality of increasing influence. Influencing and helping team members to buy in to them, trust them, and follow them is so important to the success of the team and the organization. The important word I just mentioned, trust. Trust is the foundation of leadership and influence. If your people do not trust you, they will not follow you because they want to. They will only follow you because they have to. And that is not a good place to be in. As highly effective leaders, we need to accept the responsibility of the team. It is up to us to deliver the results that our senior leaders want. Without the team trusting each other, and especially the leader, then they are not going to produce those results. Low-performing leaders will avoid the responsibility of the team. Low-performing leaders who avoid responsibility for their team and the team's results create distrust with the team and the organization. A low-performing leader's influence decreases by the day when they are not trusted. Are you willing to accept the responsibility for your team and the team's results? What you are learning from this online course, Build Your Team of Leaders, will help you begin building new relationships with others and also to make your current relationships that you have with your team, organization, friends and family to become stronger. If you want the results within your team to improve and continuously improve, then you must gain the trust from your team as soon as possible. When building relationships with others outside of your team, treat it as a great opportunity to plan for the future. You may want to ask one of your colleagues in a different team to join your team. So when you have already done the work by building a relationship with this person, you will already have gained their trust when they start with you. This will make the process a lot easier and smoother. When I was engineering technical manager, it took me a good while to start building trust with the team because I didn't make it a priority right from the start. I should have went to every single person within that big team that we had and built a relationship with them all, not just the select few. That was a mistake. So don't make the same mistake as I did. Build relationships and create trust with your team as soon as possible. Make it a priority of yours. When trying to build trust as soon as you can with your team, look at it as a two-way street. The more work you put into building relationships and building trust, the stronger your relationships will become and the more trust you will receive. You must give to receive. You cannot expect to receive without giving first. Much like when you go to the gym, you cannot get into shape if you don't work out and put the effort in. If you don't put the effort in to build trust, you will not be trusted. When you put the effort in to build strong relationships and build trust, your influence will automatically increase. It is exactly the same process with every single person you meet or come into contact with, including your senior leaders. You must be the first to make the effort with your senior leaders to build trust. Don't expect or wait for them. The longer you leave it, the harder it will be to build that trust. As you are increasing your influence and building trust, you will come across people who want to push you down. This happens in all walks of life. They may say something to one of your team members or colleagues that will automatically create distrust. However, when this happens, you will need to build on that relationship again until you erase the distrust and create trust again. I have come across these people, and it is just out of jealousy that they do this. So take it as a compliment. You will also come across people in your teams or in the organization who have been encouraged to be resistant in their careers. They resist the senior leaders. They resist change. And when you become their leader, they will resist you. When I have worked with these people, it is much, much harder to build a strong relationship and trust with them. However, you must not give up. It will be a challenge and an obstacle, and you must overcome that obstacle to keep your influence increasing. Other leaders within the organization may say things about you to your team that may cause distrust because they are weak and resist anything new to happen within their organization. They resist change, and they believe that talking you down will stop any positive change from happening. This has happened to me a few times. So before I even started, I was already distrusted. Again, you will need to work a lot harder to build relationships and trust when this happens. It may sound unfair, but it's reality. You must take the higher ground and rise above those weak leaders by becoming a highly effective leader. You must become the leader that you want to see and who your team wants to follow. I found it extremely hard work to turn distrusting me into trusting me, but I didn't give up, and I was able to do it with the people I put the most effort into. If you want the team to produce successful results, then building trust must be the priority, and you must do it as soon as you can. Whenever you start leading a new team, they will initially have a skeptical mindset about you. That is just natural. You probably had the same mindset when you met your new leaders. They want to find out if you respect them, if you can help them, and most of all, they want to know if they can trust you. It will be up to you to change their mindset and prove to them that you do respect them, you can help them, and that they can trust you. How are you going to give them that proof? If you want to implement a change, you must be trustworthy. You cannot change anything without having the trust of your people. So action steps that I would like you to complete following this video. Number 1, keep strengthening and building on the relationships with your team. This is how you build trust with them and increase your influence. You need to be a trustworthy leader, otherwise you will not be able to lead. Number 2, build relationships with people outside of your team, department, and even your organization. Look to build relationships in your industry. You never know when you might need them, and you are far more likely to receive help from people who trust you and who you have influence with. And number 3, do not give up on people. Like I said, you will come across people who resist you, resist change, and who will try to push you down. It is very hard work, but as the leader, it is your responsibility to make the effort to keep building on those relationships. If you give up, you are giving up on your people, and that is not the behavior of a highly effective leader. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep learning more strategies on leadership, personal growth, and influence that will benefit you in both your personal and professional life. Connect with me on my other social media channels too to keep in contact and up to date on what I am doing. And please visit my website, highlyeffectiveleader.com, to learn even more valuable strategies in the area of leadership, personal growth, and how you can increase your influence. Please download my free ebook, Increase Your Influence, by clicking the link in the description below this video.